Hello, Cancer. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing your weekly horoscope reading, tuning into the week's energies, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through for you. Hope this reading finds you well. You are very welcome here in this space. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you want a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. All right, Cancer. In the past, we have the Two of Cups in reverse. Looks like a breakup. Feels like you felt this person was your soulmate. I'm hearing love of my life. So this was a disaster. Not supposed to happen, but something was hidden. I feel like you, on some level, there was some intuitive hit of this breakup. It was hard to believe your intuition. Feels like there was competition, drama. Feels like there's someone competing. Looks like this could be who you were with and someone else. There's this competition energy, like you need to compete for my attention. It looks like you might have been connected with a narcissist. Just to cut through here. This is someone who's very controlling. They perceive themselves as a leader, but they've got so much insecurity. This is a type of leadership that leads from insecurity. They can't handle, they're from their ego. I need to be the boss. I need to be the leader. I need others to respect me. But they don't get the respect by doing respectful things. They lord over others. There's a demanding of seeing things the way I see them. This person was probably raised in an environment by a tyrannical parent who punished the people closest to them, tortured, kind of like, I need to be perceived as an upright leader, so I torture whenever I need to let go of something about myself I can't have. I project it onto those closest to me. This is a very mean-spirited person. They might have kept their mask pretty tight while you're dating, or until they felt like they had you, until they did, until you were kind of hooked in. All right, Cancer, your present energy is the Ace of Pentacles. New energy, brand new beginning, new tangible, some type of offer in the 3D, something, a divine opportunity that's being handed to you. Doesn't mean you have to take it. It doesn't mean you have to do anything with it. But if you take this opportunity, it's like a seed. Do you want this opportunity? It looks like not taking action on this opportunity is an act of self-betrayal. This is an opportunity being given to you, being handed to you, but there's some beliefs you have that make you afraid to take this opportunity. Wow. It stretches you in some way that you have, that you don't, it's like you're breaking your own heart by not accepting this opportunity, limiting how you show up. It's like, I'm not going to accept this new tangible opportunity because I'm afraid how others are going to perceive it. I'm afraid how I judge this opportunity. There's something about this opportunity that really pushes your mental body, your perspective. Can I have this? Am I allowed to have this? Things like that. These are, wow. All right. Messages from your higher self, Cancer, is the Ace of Swords in reverse. There's some initial lie. There's a mental block, a perception that's very ingrained. Might also be an ancestral pattern. It's a lie. It's not true, but it's blocking your ability to see the truth. So you can kind of ignore this opportunity and kind of freeze over, like ignore this aspect of you. Or that cycle's ending where you let a lie control you and keep you frozen. The cycle's ending where you put how others perceive you ahead of how you perceive yourself. That you allow others' beliefs to limit you. You're ending that cycle. You're tired of feeling left out and overwhelmed by emotions. There's something about this opportunity. It's interesting. It feels like it clears away. If you take this opportunity, this new opportunity, you feel there's this balance. You don't feel left out because you're not leaving parts of yourself out. You're accepting a greater aspect of who you are. There is this fear of being judged by, especially female judgment, maybe like a mother wound. This is being healed. That critical, it's like a criticizing energy, hyper criticizing, constantly criticizing, never good enough. It's like letting that go and just allowing yourself to be who you are, not having to show up for anyone else. There's some type of generosity, like this Ace of Pentacles energy. if you allow yourself to make this shift, you switch into this Six of Pentacles energy, very generous, very giving, very loving energy, stable. Wow. All right, Cancer, your challenge this week is the Hangman is speaking, is the Hanged Man in reverse. It's someone who doesn't want to see a different perspective. I don't want to see things differently. Full cup. I already know what I need to know. I don't need to change anything about me. I'm getting from your spirit that where's your adventurous spirit? There's kind of this belief, like once you're an adult, you don't change. I don't change. I don't explore new aspects of myself. I know exactly who I am. I know what my beliefs are. That's your challenge. Like that you could evolve into something very different than you expected. There's also an instability. There's something about, I'm afraid that me stepping in and owning who I am is going to create chaos, destabilize. There's a lack of faith in the people around you. Maybe it's because you think that you know how that everybody's going to respond. It feels like you're allowing how others are going to perceive you to control how you show up. Your challenge is to get clear about what your truth is and who you want to be, because there's something out of balance. There's a need to walk away from something that's been emotionally unsatisfying. Maybe since childhood, an aspect of yourself that you left back in childhood because maybe the times were different and you didn't feel safe, or that you could show up as yourself fully and be loved. And again, at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. Another Ace of Pentacles. Another new opportunity. All right, Cancer, what's hidden is the Hierophant. This is someone who's connected with Source, aligned with that very creative energy. Someone who's in alignment with Source sees more clearly from a higher vantage point. Looks like stability's coming in, a lot of financial stability. If you've been worried about finances, it looks like the more in alignment you are with you, being you, not allowing how others need you to show up to dictate who you are, the more you trust in your alignment with Source, you find more and more stability, security. You don't have to fight anymore. There's no need to fight. Being yourself isn't an obstacle. Feels like you've been trying to invest in a way of being that is, you haven't been able to receive. There's something you're no longer going, you're very careful about who you invest your time and energy into. You're no longer making the same moves. By you being in alignment with yourself, there's going to be people that, and situations, jobs, that you're just not going to invest your attention in anymore. It's just, it doesn't mean they're bad or something's wrong with them. You're just realizing that I don't want to focus my attention in that direction because I'm not receiving what I want from it. Yeah. There's something about this realization that helps you separate from those. It's like by owning an aspect of yourself, by being more yourself, you can separate and create healthy boundaries from those who don't accept you. You know, I feel like there are people who are like, you need to explain yourself to me or something like that, and you're like, I don't need to explain myself to anyone. You know, I'm a grown-up and I can make any choices I want. Yeah, there's a real giving up, not feeling defensive. This is just who I am. And there's something really powerful about just stepping into your authenticity, just owning it. It's really nobody else's business who you are and how you're showing up. Feel like this is easier than you think. That's what's hidden. Just being yourself and being aligned, in alignment. There's some stability that just makes what other people feel and think and say about you be very irrelevant because you're just being yourself. Your opportunity is the Ten of Swords in reverse. Ending a painful cycle. This is the second time the Ten of Swords in reverse has shown up in this reading. Betrayal. Very painful. There's an opportunity in ending this betrayal, ending this painful cycle. Feels like part of why there's this betrayal is self-betrayal, that you've had to choose and abandon parts of yourself to be acceptable to others. Now you are unscattering your energy. You're like a soul retrieval, bringing all aspects of your soul, owning and accepting, loving, caring for all aspects of yourself, of your soul. Not going to betray myself. Wow. Holy cow. There's something, by not betraying yourself, there's something that you've been working on, that something that you've mastered, that has really given you your independence. There's a lot of financial abundance coming in. It's gathering momentum this week. Devil energy. It looks like when you're feeling really powerful, when you're feeling masterful and independent, then your ego gets hit. It's hard not to feel this as like an egoic happening. Oh, interesting. Someone comes in, Two of Cups, but there's this devil energy. So there is this devil energy in the opportunity, ego, trauma bonds, dependency, codependency. It feels like there's some success that comes in. You're being seen as very abundant and independent, wealthy, astute, and there's some type of ego trappings here, but someone is very attracted to your energy, and it helps you get out of some type of nightmare situation. It's feels like very untraditional, non-traditional connection. What I like about this, whoever this is that's showing up, even though there is this devil energy, there's something about this person, this connection, where you don't feel like you have to go isolate yourself and heal. Like this person doesn't project a lot onto you that's uncomfortable. There's something about this connection that's different, that doesn't make you feel like that's what it is. I feel like in the past, there was a level of intimacy that you didn't achieve with others, a lack of deep intimacy. And there's something about this connection where you've both met yourselves deeply, and so you can meet each other in a very deep way. It really helps you not feel so alone and isolated. Wow. All right. Cancer, your possible outcome is the Nine of Cups in reverse. This is sadness, a lack of personal blessings, a lack of personal fulfillment. This is individual fulfillment. There's been a lack of personal fulfillment. That's been tied to instability, not feeling like you need to cover your bases, make sure that you have a home and that you're safe. It feels like you've spent a lot of your life more in survival mode and not having access to the fullness of who you are, and not feeling like you could be who you want to be, because you need to worry about your finances, you need to worry about your stability, you need to be safe in the world. And there's something about you, or a belief that if you were just yourself and trusted and followed what you believe, what you know to be soul fulfilling, there's a belief here that if I follow my heart's desire, I'm not going to be stable and safe and secure. Looks like you have a lot of different options. By you accepting more aspects of yourself, you're realizing that you've cut off, you've long time ago, like, I can't have that, and I can't have that, and I can't have that. That are aspect things that I desire, things that I'm interested in. But now it looks like as the possible outcome, you're like, I do have more options. I can be myself. And that allows me much more space. I don't need to convince someone. I can just make a decision and be more fully myself. It looks like this sets you into a very, this puts you into Empress mode. It still feels like you're not quite fully yourself, like this new aspect of yourself. You're still keeping it to yourself, keeping it personal, exploring for yourself. It's none ya anyway. It's none ya business to anyone else. But it looks like you're nurturing and loving yourself. Wow. And it doesn't take long before you take action and feel very safe in your actions, feel very protected. I'm going to follow my desires. I'm going to trust who and what I desire and go after it. I'm going to start making moves in that direction. And it looks like you're using your intuition to guide you. Wow. All right, Cancer, that's your reading. Pivotal week. Feels like really loving more aspects of yourself and new energies, new ways of being, not allowing how others perceive you to rule you. So taking your power back. All right, Cancer. So if you're still watching, hit that like button. Where is it? Is it right here? Hit that like button. Hit me a comment. You can comment about this. An emoji, maybe a purple heart emoji to let me know that you got to the end of the video. And if you haven't, subscribe so you get more of these readings in your feed. I do the daily tarot readings for the collective. I do the weekly zodiac signs. And on the weekends, the collective readings are a love reading and a business finance reading. So a lot here. So, all right, take care, Cancer. Bye.